This regular meeting of August 9th, 2021 of the Dubuque Community School District Board of Education is called to order. Our mission is to develop world-class learners and citizens of character in a safe and inclusive learning community. Roll call, please.
Barton.
Here.
Bradley.
Here.
Parks.
Here.
Prohaska.
Here.
Ryan.
Here.
Sansi.
Here.
Whitman.
Here.
And we've got the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
I move that the Board of Education approve the agenda as submitted.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded to approve the agenda as submitted. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries.
I move the Board of Education approve the minutes of the regular meeting on July 19th, 2021 as submitted.
Second. It has been moved and seconded that the Board of Education approve the minutes of the regular meeting on July 19th, 2021 as submitted. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. And I know there's some board salutes that were passed around. Ms. Bradley, you want to start?
I would love to.
Thank you.
This is so intriguing to me. I'm delighted to have learned about a new way of registering students, a new way of recruiting and even hiring staff. The district took one of its air-conditioned buses, one with Wi-Fi on it, and moved it around from place to place, including the Dubuque County Fair, as I understand it, and different parts of the community, and really essentially took the district to the community and supported families to share information about employment opportunities and to help them register their children, some new students, some ongoing students, and it was a great success. So many new and returning families have received that opportunity to register their students and engage with district staff, playing yard games, getting treats, talking about the upcoming school year. And the district hired 20 people in the process. I just think it's creative and innovative and well done. So kudos to everybody who made that happen and to those who participated.
Yes, agreed. Thank you. Mr. Prohaska.
Yes. I have a board salute that goes out to the high school staff members of Dubuque Senior, Hempstead High School, and the Alta Vista campus who worked diligently to help address unfinished learning this summer. The results have been nothing short of amazing. 16 students completed their graduation requirements over the summer and received their diploma. In addition, over 250 credits were earned through the 5th block program, the summer school, and the summer Edgenuity coursework. In addition to the work of our tremendous school staff and leadership teams, a salute goes out also to all the students who took advantage of these opportunities. This work is a great example of our continued work to meet students where they are, give them the resource, support, and tools they need to find success. So congratulations for all. This was a very successful program.
It's fantastic. 16 students is just north of 2%. That's a 2% increase in students who, and a lot of times those students, if they're completed by August 23rd, the first day of school, they count as a last year graduate. And so many of those students wouldn't be able to come back to school because of other barriers when school starts in the fall. So that's 2% of our students who found a different way to get to graduation with the support of the staff and the administration at the secondary building. So that one is just phenomenal.
And we plan on continuing that again?
Yes, we will continue that for the foreseeable future.
I have another board salute. I'd like to give a board salute out to Coach Jeff Rapp, Hempstead baseball coach, and congratulations to them for qualifying for the state baseball tournament this year. So kudos to their ball team.
All right.
Thank you. Mr. Sansi.
Yes, I do want to thank our community partners who helped out this past Saturday with the Back to School Bash. So this is an annual event where community partners come together to ensure that all of our kids have what they need to start the school year. So we're talking about school supplies, food, clothing. We have our community partners who are helping with transportation. And for the past few years, we've also have our amazing school district and the DEA come and provide different resources and tools to make sure that our kids are ready. So big kudos to our district for always being present, and all the administrators who are out there connecting with families and making sure that they are prepared and feeling welcome. It always just reminds me how amazing our staff are by doing certain things like that. So thank you to our community partners, and especially to our internal team who went out there.
Yes, great, thank you.
Good job.
Ms. Parks?
Sure. A board salute goes to the Dubuque Red Basket Project. Since 2016, the Red Basket Project has donated 3,900 period packs to the Dubuque Community School District to make available for young women who need them, especially those with personal or financial need. Each pack includes tampons, pads, liners, sanitary wipes, and a chocolate, which are packaged for 1 or 2 cycles. And this is important because sometimes not having those materials can be a reason that girls might not come to school. So we're really thankful for them and the support that they've had of our students.
Yes, great, thank you. Anyone else have any? All right, great, thank you, everyone.
I move the Board of Education suspend the rules of order and go into open forum.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded to suspend the rules of order and go into open forum. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Any persons wishing to address the board can do so at this time. I'm not seeing anybody in our audience.
Then I move the Board of Education reinstate the rules of order and return to regular session.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded to reinstate the rules of order and return to regular session. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion carries.
I move the Board of Education approve those items listed on the consent agenda.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded that the Board of Education approve those items listed in the consent agenda. Are there any items any board members wish to have pulled? There being none. Thank you. No. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? That motion carries. All right, that takes us to facilities and support services, Ms. Parks, and it's a short one this time.
Yeah, so we met
Celebrate.
last week. Yeah, we did learn what power factor is, so you can ask any board member who was at that meeting to explain power factor, which sounds like a superhero thing, but it's really about energy costs. And we got several updates about lots of exciting projects going on at the district. And unlike the last 2 meetings, I only have one motion related to the $30,185,000 School Infrastructure Sales Services and Use Tax Revenue Bond Series 2021. So I move that the Board of Education adopt the resolution declaring an official intent under Treasury Regulation 1.150-2 to use bond proceeds to reimburse the Dubuque Community School District for certain original expenditures paid in connection with specified projects.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded that the Board of Education adopt the resolution declaring an official intent under Treasury Regulation 1.150-2 to use bond proceeds to reimburse the Dubuque Community School District for certain original expenditures paid in connection with specified projects. Is there any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion carries. All right, thank you very much. Mr. Sansey.
We too met last week to talk about some fun things. A few things I just want to bring to the attention of the community is the first one is what we plan to do with some of our federal funding that has been given to us to make sure that we're supporting our students. There's kind of 5 key areas based on what we've asked a lot of our citizens through a survey. What do you want us to do with some of the funding that is coming in? And kind of the framework that aligns with our strategic plan is social and emotional learning and brain health, unfinished learning, addressing the learning loss, addressing the access gap, students' services, community and family engagement, and also making sure that we're doing everything we can to make sure that we're supporting our high schools and our elementary students and the recovery. So all of the details will be provided on our website at 11:59 on August 20th, so that gives us enough time, right, Mike, to put that information out. So we encourage all of our family members to make sure you go and look at that information to see what we're doing with those fundings to support all of our students. And you'll see how it truly aligns with our strategic plan. We also talked about our IASB legislative priorities, which I do have a motion for that, which I move that the Board of Education approve the 2021-2022 IASB legislative priorities as presented.
Second.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded that the Board of Education approve the 2021-2022 IASB legislative priorities as presented. Is there any discussion? Do you have the list of that handy? You just want to read those off really quick?
I have a few, and please let
If
me
I
know.
remember.
We have the preschool, there was mental health, there was teacher
Here we go.
recruitment.
You want to read the right there?
Okay, so English learners, dropout at risk, mental health or brain health, market competitive wages, make sure we're able to recruit and retain good talent, teacher recruitment, and supplement state aid, which is something that we constantly make sure that we have for our teachers.
Yeah.
And so a lot of this is really statewide, where we have certain things that we want to prioritize and have our legislators to focus on so that we can be efficient as a district. And so they compile all of that with all of some of the districts to make sure we're all on the same page. And this is what we believe as a district we want to continue to focus on, so that way we can provide good service not only to our students, our community, but also our teachers as well. So you can see some of our priorities.
Great. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? That motion carries. All right, thank you, Mr. Sansey. Any new business? Anyone have? There being none? Do you
I guess
have
I would
some?
just say, I'm starting to get questions, as the rest of you are, about returning to school and when information will be shared with families. We've been working on that, as you might imagine, in quite some time. Things change from week to week, sometimes day to day. We do have, or there is a county meeting, I believe it's 3:30 on Wednesday. So we're going to pay attention to what the county has to say before we put out any final emails to families and parents about the upcoming school year. And so you can look for that on Wednesday night or Thursday, depending upon the amount of change, if any, so that we can share with families. So we know you have questions. We know you're out there, but we want to not send information only to have to change it. And so Wednesday is sort of that final, as far as we know, level of recommendation. So we'll listen to that, participate in that meeting, and then Wednesday night or Thursday, send something to board, family, staff, community, everybody who's interested in that. So just a little bit of a timeline. Look for that on Wednesday night or Thursday.
Great. Any other board member or administrative issues?
Just to tag on to that, I think it's safe to say, correct me, Stan, if I'm wrong, that the district is very mindful of the need for strong mitigation and prevention measures, and that the district will stay within the law, but will certainly be looking to keep everybody as safe as we can. As many measures as seem appropriate.
I can't believe that there are more questions this year than last year, but in some ways there are. But we meet daily about this topic, and so we'll put out our, as I mentioned, where we're at, and know that can change or not change based on what's happening. But we'll try to stay consistent and focus on everything we can do to keep kids safe and healthy and in school.
All right, and we welcome teachers back on Friday, right?
And the
They'll
teachers start
all
on
start
Friday.
on
New
Friday,
teachers
so-
starts Wednesday.
New teachers
So our new teachers
Wednesday.
Wednesday, and everybody else on Friday.
And first day of school,
Is the 23rd.
23rd.
Yep.
All right, summer is almost over, but we do still have some time to enjoy, so, all right.
And then it's almost football season, so that's not a bad thing.
Okay. If there are no other items, then we are adjourned. Thank you.